The closing bell couldn't ring fast enough on Monday. The market sell-off continued, with the Dow losing more than 600 points and nearly 3%, the worst Christmas Eve drop ever by far. It continues a decline that's been going on for more than a month. Until Monday, the worst drop on the day before Christmas was 1985, when it dropped half a percentage point. Markets hate uncertainty, but now when Wall Street looks to Washington, they're getting that plus unpredictability. Here's what has the markets worried: a partial government shutdown that some are predicting could last into 2019, threats of increased tariffs back and forth between China and the U.S. Trump has been looking to put the blame on the falling markets on the Federal Reserve and its chairman, Jerome Powell, who Trump has threatened to replace, even though he himself appointed him and doesn't have the authority to fire him unilaterally. The threat's leaving Wall Street on edge.
I'm a little worried. Quite honestly, I am buying here because of the valuation. I think we're getting pretty cheap, although I feel no bottom in the market. And I do think that the Fed has made some contentious and serious blunders. And I feel like Mr. Powell is going to get fired.
Amidst the downturn Monday, Trump showed no signs of backing down, tweeting in part, "The only problem our economy has is the Fed. They don't have a feel for the market. They don't understand necessary trade wars or strong dollars or even Democrat shutdowns over borders." Recently, Powell tried to put a good face on the market volatility.
This is the best year since the financial crisis. You've had growth well above trend.
Monday's sell-off was also a fallout from Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin's phone calls over the weekend to executives of America's top banks, which was meant to assure them that the federal government was on solid footing. But the unusual call only spooked the markets even more, leaving many to wonder if there was something fundamentally wrong with the economy they weren't sharing. The only good news on Wall Street, perhaps, is that the market slide will stop, at least on Tuesday, because that's when the stock exchange is closed for the Christmas holiday. But when it reopens again on Wednesday, all bets are off, likely more worries of what's to come next. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera, New York.